guys, my name is Daniel Chavez, and today I'm going to teach you how to play Welcome to 1984 by Anarchy. It's in standard tuning and it uses some pretty basic chords. So for the verse we're going to be using A minor, C, F, and G. And it's going to sound like what I just played in the beginning of this video. The strumming pattern for the A minor is going to be down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. After that, there's a little transitional chord where you just put your middle finger on the second fret of the A string, leave your index finger on the first fret of the B string, and you're going to do a down, down, up strum on that one before going into a regular C chord and repeating the same strumming pattern as you did with A minor. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. So I'll play it a little bit slower from A minor to C. Down to that transitional chord, so second fret A string, first fret B, and then do down, down, up, and then we go down to an F chord, and I actually don't use the bar chord version of this. I use my ring finger on the third fret of the A string, my pinky on the third fret of the B string, middle finger on the second fret of the A string, and my index finger on the first fret of the B string. And I lightly touch both of the E strings so they don't ring out. And you're going to do the same strumming pattern as before. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. And your transitional chord this time is going to be a regular C chord. So that next down, down, up strum is going to transition into the G chord, which is the down, down, up, and then you repeat down, down, up. So from F to G. All those chords again. So you play this whole portion twice in the verse. So I'm going to play a little bit slower and then I'll play at regular speed. And then regular speed. Last down strum actually isn't necessary. Next part up is the hook, and that's where he starts saying, "Can't you see the writings on the wall?" It's going to be the chords F, A minor, C, A minor, C for the first part, and the second part is going to be F and G. And the hook is going to sound like this. That last strum goes just before the chorus. So starting with that F, we're going to be using the strumming pattern down, down, up, down, up. And you're going to do that 4 times for this chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you switch to an A minor, and the strumming pattern for this is going to go down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Going to be another one of these transitional chords. So do down, down, up on the C chord, and then you go back into an A minor and repeat the process. So this first part should sound like this. The second half, you're going to start with an F chord again and do the same strumming pattern as you did for the first half. So down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. 4 times. And then you're going to switch to a G and you're going to do that strumming pattern twice. And then do one more down strum after that. And then immediately mute the strings. So either just take your fingers off the frets or mute them with your palm over here. And then you're going to pause for a second and then do one more strum on the whole G chord. And that's just before the chorus starts. So the second half should sound like this. Alright, now we're going to go into the chorus, and the chords switch at a faster pace in this one. It's going to sound like this. So starting with the first part, we're going to use A minor, F, C, and G. And the strumming pattern for each of these chords is going to be down, down, up, and then switch. So A minor, F, C, G. The second part of the chorus is going to go A minor, F, C. And C you hold out for 2 measures instead of 1 with the same strumming pattern you did before. And then you repeat the first part again. And the last part switches up just a little bit. It's going to go A minor, F, C, that transitional chord we did earlier, 2nd fret A, 1st fret B, and then G. And the strumming pattern stays the same for the first 3 chords. A minor, down, down, up, F, down, down, up, C, down, up. Now hold C again and do down, up, do that transitional chord, down, up, and then you go to a G and do the strumming pattern twice. Down, up, down, up, down, up, and then one more down strum. And then mute the strings like you did before. So I'll play it all together a little bit slower. This little part that happens just after the first chorus. It'll sound like this. And here you're just doing a bunch of down strums. A minor, F, C, G, A minor, F, and then when you switch to C, you're going to pluck the 3rd fret of the A string once and then start strumming. So take that as your first down strum, and then strum a C chord down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then do that last transitional chord, 2nd fret A string, 1st fret B, down, up. And that's that little interlude, and then you start the next verse. Now after the 2nd chorus, just before the bridge, he does this little lick. It'll sound like this. Pretending I just ended the 2nd chorus. All I'm doing here is after that G chord, where you normally just mute it real quick, but then you're going to pluck the open D string twice, and then 3rd fret of the A string twice, 2nd fret of the A string twice, and then an open A string. So if I played it slower, go into the bridge. Now the bridge will sound like this. And then goes into the chorus one more time. So what I'm doing here is I'm using an F, C, G, A minor, and then that transitional chord there. So starting with the F, we're going to use that same down, up strum pattern, and you do it twice for the first 3 chords. So F, C, G. Now when you get to the A minor, you do that strumming pattern once, and then you're going to do the down, up strum transitional chord, 2nd fret A, 1st fret B. Down, down, up. So the second half of the bridge, you can do the same strumming pattern for the first 3 chords. And then at the end of the G, again, 1 down strum, mute, hold off for a second, and then strum down again just before going to the last chorus. And at the very end of the song, after the last chorus, and he says, "Welcome to 1984. Strum an A chord, and then let it ring out for a second, do a quick down up strum, if you want to play it exactly like them." As always, guys, thank you for watching, and thank you Seath's Anarchy for requesting the song. I just spit up on my screen a little bit. As I said in my last video, I probably won't be able to do any videos next week. It's my best friend's wedding, what are you gonna do? So in the meantime, you guys should leave me more requests, that way I have more songs to learn over the next 2 weeks, that way I can post a bunch of videos the week after. Like and share this video, check out my other one, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.